Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Minors pose little danger of criticizing the narcissist or confronting him. They are perfect. They're malleable. They're abundant sources of narcissistic supply. The narcissist derives gratification from having coital relations with adulating, physically and mentally inferior, inexperienced, and dependent bodies.
Give me the marker.
It's Friday? Damn! It's
Eliana,
Friday.
give me the marker. Give me the marker. Grab the marker. Grab the marker. Mama Sheba.
Oh, we getting turned up.
Yeah.
Yo, we getting turned up. Hey, yo.
I love myself.
Hey, yo.
Friday. Friday. Oh, get it. Get it. Get it. Get it.
Friday.
Get it.
Come on, baby.
Woo! Get it, Ellie.
It's Friday. Yeah. Let me stop. We know we in the Lord.
For some reason, he said, let me stop. He wants to, now it's a little too much for some reason.
Guys, trying to turn up. Pop the bottles.
Ellie.
It's Babylon Friday. Pop the bottles.
Wait, this is what people don't understand, man.
Pop the bottles.
Eliana is full of energy, yo. Like, she always been like this, full of energy. Like, literally. Like,
It's Friday,
and so I just,
sleep.
you know.
We're going to club sleep. Ooh! Y'all know about that club sleep?
Well,
Do it for the gram. Do it for the gram. Do it for the Hey, let me stop.
do it for the ground.
He goes to the baby after he's saying, let me stop, which means that he had some kind of thought in his mind saying that it was too much, so let him stop. And then he goes directly to the baby and says, get out your lower self.
Whatever energy you put out, that's what you're going to get back. Gotta be careful what type of energy you put out into the universe, because that shit gonna come right back to you and smack the fuck out you.
Warning.
Whoa! Get it. What? Eliana is so funny. Hey, look, he gonna do the dance. Like, babe, what the hell is going on here? What in the world? Oh no, he is not. You better sit down, them gray pants. You need to change your outfit. Babe, change your outfit.
Why?
Change your outfit.
It's Friday.
Babe, change your outfit.
You are worried about him changing his pants instead of saying, put the baby down. Any rational mother, if you see your child with a man and his eggplant is extended, you're going to say, change your pants, so you better put my damn baby down.
Oh my God. I cannot. I can't do it. Oh my gosh.
She's going to have a nerve to say, we're going to get rid of them sweatpants. No, we're going to get rid of you. Don't forget the sweatpants. We're going to get rid of you. That's who we need to get rid of, you.
I believe that this may be what started the erection.
Notice he picks the baby back up. He holding the baby knowing that his eggplant has expanded.
That's because he holding the
Warning.
The narcissist actually masturbates with other people's bodies.
She's laughing.
She do. That's the baby.
I tell y'all, and he is intentionally letting that baby's foot swipe across his Peter bird like that. He's making sure her foot is hitting it.
Having sex with a first-degree blood relative, such as a child, is like having sex with oneself. It is a narcissistic act, and like all acts narcissistic, it involves the objectification of the partner, transforming the partner into an object. So as siblings and progeny grow older, the narcissist begins to see their potential to be edifying, satisfactory, and reliable sources of narcissistic supply. And he cultivates those whom he trusts to be the most rewarding. The narcissist encourages his children, his siblings, to idolize him, to adore him, to be awed by him, to admire his deeds and capabilities, to learn to blindly trust and obey him. In short, to surrender to his charisma and to become submerged in his folie de grandeur, grandiose fantasies. It is at this stage that the risk of child abuse, from emotional incest and up to and including outright sexual incest, this risk is heightened.
Eliana, go to the, no. Ellie, close your ears. Hey, change this. Hey, what? Wait. Babe, no. Give me that. Oh my God. Wait, let me tell you something.
I like that song.
Wait, let me.
You know, I'm from New York. I like
Thick in the back.
I seen the song title.
Hold on, wait.
I like that.
Hold on, wait. It's really trifling. Oh my. Babe, even though that song trifling, I really do like that song too. And like,
It's Friday.
cause like,
Fuck all that.
cause you know, you gotta protect the baby's subconscious.
She said 10. Whoa, it's where it's at. She got a 10-year-old nigga and he had her hat. Driving up the street, he was talking his set. Cause she want that big fuck. Sticking her back. She want that big He's dancing, gyrating with the baby. They playing trap music in somebody else's house. They partying and shit. He got his ding-a-ling harder than the motherfucker, dancing with the baby and shit. That makes absolutely no sense to me, fam. Jeez, baby.
Say, oh, you going through this and judge us from what we going through, and they can't really understand because they don't know what we know. But at the end of the day,
She good. We only see a sliver of their life when they decide to go live. Just imagine the shit that we can't see when they not going live and they not doing shit.
The very thing that we're, dang, that's loud. I lost my whole train of thought now. The very thing that you see us going through, all of the self-growth, all of the stuff that we're learning to overcome, you're supposed to be doing that too. We're all on a spiritual journey, which means that we're evolving our souls on a daily basis. This is not an easy path. When you're on a spiritual journey and you're evolving your soul, it's not easy because you're overcoming generational curses. Shit your mom and your dad did that trickled down into you.
We see in the video NatureBoy becoming increasingly more excited as he's sitting there dancing with his baby daughter. Increasingly excited. Now, before this daughter was born, there was all types of stuff that this daughter was feeling outside of his mother's belly about this dude and about this mother.
You're right. All I do need is Eliana. That's what, Eliana is giving me another wife. You're right. All I need is
A motherfucker, a pedophile, motherfucker got every intention of doing with his daughter what the fuck he said. Feed her sperm and make her his wife.
I was kind of killing me. Like, all I heard was like, hemp milk, coconut milk, almond milk, tree milk,
Grass milk.
nut milk. I'm like, yo.
Just jack off and give me some cum.
And then I thought,
For him to say what he said is kind of like, how does that come to your mind when you're talking about things to feed your baby, your daughter? Like, why would that, how does that connect? First thing you think of is something sexualized. We're talking about food for your child, for your infant child. I don't understand. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if things was going on over there to that baby. And, you know, I'm hoping it's not, I'm praying it's not, and I'm praying that I'm wrong.
Eligio was talking about how Master Chief, come in a baby's mouth. You're gonna let your baby. You're gonna let your baby get raped. Are you talking about? You're gonna let your baby. You're gonna let your baby get touched. You're gonna let your baby get touched by him because you a thought. Crazy, crazy. You're a weird bitch. Okay, so. Yeah. So we're gonna see who else wanna go live.
Just jack off and give me some cum. Whoa! Whoa! Now you see them laughing like that's funny? This nigga acting like he the baby, and he said just jack off and give me some cum. Why would who the fuck jokes? Who the fuck jokes like that about anybody, let alone their own daughter? And they laughed. They laughed. Now a real woman would have, nigga, that's the end of the relationship right there. She would have punched you dead in your mouth. I wish I would play like that. Y'all heard that shit? Y'all heard that? That nigga said just jack off and give him, what? He's a pedophile nigga on the low. He's a sexual deviant pedophile nigga. This nigga just made a joke about jerking off and feeding his own child semen, and the mother of the child and the other idiots laughed. Laughed! What?
Warning, 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 warning.
Damn, I don't even know how to say this.
Just say it.
I've touched a child in a negative way. Like,
What was your age
when I did that
happened?
It was more than once. So I knew what I was doing, but I didn't really know. Like, I was never, my intentions never was to hurt anybody. I was really just curious. I was insecure. I don't know.
You don't know the exact age?
Nah, but I was older than 12.
You was older than 12.
Yeah, so I knew what I was doing was fucked up.
So what how old was the child?
It was more than one, yo. I'm not even gonna lie.
There's more than one child?
My own family.
What happened?
They was babies, right? They was like 2, I believe. And I was
what age?
The babies was 2. The babies was 2, and it's really
Were they walking? Were they walking or just infants?
Yeah, they was walking, and it was.
They was walking.
Yeah.
Were they boys or were they girls?
One was a boy, one was a girl. One is my little sister, and I feel so messed up. I really do. And one was my cousin.
I can understand that.
What?
I
Yeah,
can understand that. It's okay.
What the fuck?
Let me ask you this. What did you do to the children? What did you do to them? Like, what did you do? So you said you were 13, so you were cognitive.
Yeah.
What did you do to them?
I just put my finger in their butt, honestly.
And it fit?
Not really, but yeah.
Did the children cry when you did that?
No.
Were you curious about, like...
I just was doing that. I was doing that just to get off on my, like, not even because it was just a child, but just that I was doing something sexual, and then the fact that I was being mischievous about it.
Did your finger go inside their anal?
Yeah, but I wasn't like my whole finger.
So the baby didn't cry?
No.
Wow. Do you have those thoughts still? Like, being honest? Okay.
tell you something? As to
let me just say this out loud. Let me say this publicly. It is not okay. We both know it's not okay to put a finger or anything or mess with a child at all. We both know that, right?
Yeah, we know that.
I want to say that publicly so that people can understand that that's not what we're promoting here. But the fact that you were able to admit that shows courage, shows heart.
What is the weirdest thing you've read so far about me or seen? I can't say it. I don't want to say it because I don't want to like relive that energy on your live right now. The case stuff? No, it had something to do with a child. Oh yeah, everybody knows about that. That was old. That's the only thing that I've heard that was a little bit disturbing to me, but I felt like, I wasn't there for it, so I don't know what context it could have been taken out of. So I just but that's the only thing that I would say was like the worst. It wasn't like anything that was real. Okay, so do you want to clarify why that's being said? I don't want to say it because you know what I'm talking about, so you can just say why that was misrepresented like that. But everybody knows. I honestly feel like, okay, so I'm just listening. Yeah. Okay, so it was a I would say like a misunderstanding. Yeah. What people are saying as opposed to what you felt, or is what people saying how you feel? First of all, it came out wrong, and it wasn't what I was trying to say. So it was okay. But it created a lot of conflict. It did. And but you're saying that that's not what you meant to say. It just came out that way. No, yeah, it came out that way. Okay.
You know why I don't let kids around me, other people kids around me? Because the way I am. See, me, I like to be naked. I take bath with my kids. I'm naked with my kids. I have sex in front of my kids. My son be breastfeeding and I'll be making love to his mama. That's me, bro. That's how I get down around kids. I try to keep their purity. I don't want to take their purity away by covering myself up. They're going to be ashamed and cover themselves up. And I'm pure at heart. So you can think in your mind, if I let another kid here, I'm going to have to change the way I am so that your kid could be comfortable around me. No, I'm going to be naked as fuck in front of your kids too. They kids, they want to know. I don't want to hide shit from them. I make love right in front of them. I make love to their mama right in front of them, like a real man. That's how I get down, homie. That's just me. And if I did that around other people's kids, they would put me under the fucking jail. You can't be a real human. That's why I don't let nobody kids here but mine, homie. Because I ain't about to alter my life for no one. My son comes up and grabs my penis. I let him grab my penis. I had sex with his mom. I'm making love to his mother. After I'm done, I'm laying there chilling. He grabbed my penis, and he's playing with my penis. I let that happen.
How you gonna let your son touch your weenie? That's nasty. That's gross. That's disgusting. After you just had sex to let your son touch your weenie, that's disgusting, bruh. That is gross. And I hope you get in trouble for that. If you don't get in trouble for nothing, because that's disgusting. And you have children, and you should know how to be around children. And any of those girls that have kids and they just let their kids be around you, they should all go to jail too, because that's sad. And if they can't see that the reason why you're going through all these miseries is because you didn't have parents yourself, and no one loved you enough, which is why you got to always outsource from multiple different love, right? You got to leech onto somebody. You're a lonely, lame loser guy, and I wish you the best.
The sad part about that is that her son heard all of that, and she said that to her son.
The sad part is that you allow your daughter to witness sexual acts.
And he was sitting there. Like, the subconscious doesn't know how to separate you from anyone else. She did not only just say that to herself, but she said that to her son, because he was sitting right there, and he didn't know the difference. You know what I'm saying? So kids are always listening.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So that's abuse to her child. But
but I forgive her.
You are clearly playing the victim here, and that is a fact.
You are the type of woman that will tear nigga life apart. And let me tell you something. And you so fine. You not a girl you supposed to fuck with, but you so fine. The chance, cause they don't want to take the chance. I'm really crazy. How to fucking find you? And this is wrong. Oh my God, this woman's so fine. She just smoked too much weed. Oh my God, you so fine, but you crazy as hell. Got a sexy mouth. You look like a female me, for real. You thick like me and everything. That's what I was thinking. I was like, when you were saying it yesterday, I was like, I can see why you saying that.
The narcissist, to start with, is autoerotic. He is the preferred object of his own sexual attraction. He is actually sexually attracted to himself. His siblings and his children share his genetic material. Molesting or having intercourse with them is as close as a narcissist gets to having sex with himself.
Oh my God, I love myself. You like a female me, yo. I feel that way when I look at you, too. She do look good, J-Fit. You know you beautiful. Energy. You fucking know you look good. That's the problem. Somebody said y'all look like twins.
He's always been too into that baby, but in a weird way. Because it's okay to be into your kids as a father. That could be a sign of a good father. That I've always felt the same way in a weird way.
As I was contemplating death, the only thing that made me not, and I don't want to say kill because we cannot kill energy, what only make me not hang myself in that cell was the thought of my daughter, Eliana. Because that was the only thing that stopped me from hanging myself, man. In that moment. So Eliana came back, right? Y'all knew the plan, right? I wanted my daughter.
Yeah.
So I was like, she wanted it to be space. So I'll let you hold one of my wives. I'm like, here, Pice. Here, you know what it was. So we already knew what the plan was to get my daughter back. I'm gonna be honest, like I love you. I don't want to have you not in my life. I love my daughter very deeply.
Do you miss Eliana? My daughter, yes. I do not miss Eliana. You know, Eliana, she's something special. She's you can tell she has a glow. She's something special than all my other kids. Eliana is something special.
But what about my beautiful daughter? That's the dilemma I have. The dilemma I have is my beautiful daughter. And so because I'm not going to let my daughter go, I'm dealing with this and I'm trying to be patient and help her grow. You see what I'm saying? Please understand my daughter's worth it. My daughter's worth us fighting for. And I love Eliana and I love my daughter. And she deserves this unconditional love that I'm giving her. Come here, baby. Come here. Come to daddy. Come to daddy. I feel like my daughter's worth it. Eliana, my daughter's worth me trying and pushing for this to work. And I'm not going to give up on Eliana because I'm not going to give up on my daughter. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Foot on next, I guess. I don't know if he private DM'd her or what. But he was trying to clean it up. Making it seem like we were sick for thinking that way.
You want to call a dude the type to abuse women? What's the best way in some cases to make that whole accusation melt away? You have him around a bunch of women. A lot of dudes in the middle of rape cases, or if they got a rape case, the first thing they're going to do is go find a woman as their lawyer on purpose.
There's this thing that's surfacing around on the internet talking about Chief was on hard dancing with baby Eliana and everything like that. Y'all need to cut it the fuck out. Y'all be on some other shit it ain't even that serious. It's not that serious. Chief got a big dick, like what you expect. You know what I'm saying? He has sweatpants on, y'all. Women already know how it is when your man wearing those gray sweatpants.
Let me tell you, Eliana, since you are not a man, the way it works, at least for me with the gray sweatpants, I mean, it's just not. We don't automatically. I mean, it's like, come on. Ah, this is disgusting.
Y'all just taking it too far. It's because you're trying to find fault in something that's righteous. You're trying to find fault in something that's beautiful. Why can't you just let it be beautiful?
Bitch, what? Beautiful? What is freaking beautiful about a father getting an erection looking at his daughter? Ain't not beautiful about that. What is you talking about?
Like, you hate it so much because it's too beautiful. You gotta just smear something in the windows. Like, leave it alone. Like, Chief has a nice sized penis, and in that moment, that shit was showing. And I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, but we're not gonna blow it up. Babe, what the hell is going on here? What? And we're not gonna make that a thing because it's not a thing. It's really not a thing. Babe, change your outfit.
Why?
Change your outfit.
It's Friday.
Babe.
It's Friday.
Babe, change your outfit. So I hope that everybody who has a negative perspective about that, just give it a little bit of understanding and don't try to make it something that is not. Because you'll attract that energy to yourself if you're doing that.
Malaya, whole body language screaming, lying, lie. Something the fuck is wrong with this nigga? But I'm fucking being held hostage and I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna sit here next to Velvet and just shake my head and say okay. But I know in my mind that this shit really don't fucking add up and this nigga might just be a pedophile. That's how her whole body language was. That's how her whole body language was. Look at their body language. Their body language scream liars like it always does.
Because we're not gonna give that too much energy because y'all be on some weird shit. What you need to be worried about is the society that's holding you back. The fact that you allowing the society to hold you back, and what it is that you're doing to better your life, and what you're doing better to keep your family. So through being his first wife, right? I'm a reproducer for him, so I bring him other wives. I allow that space to flow open.
They're sitting there trying to explain away what was happening with NatureBoy. And in Velvet, of course, we can rely on Velvet, right? Oh, yeah, we can trust what Velvet got to say because she's gone. She's left and gone back again.
Yes, I had my daughter there. I had my daughter at Contemplation, and that's why I was always with her. That's why I was always around her. You know what? I wouldn't even speak. I'm not even going to speak on that situation, but I protected my child at all costs. I protected my child. Why you think I left, motherfucker? I never want Eliana to see that shit. I never want her to grow up around that.
I was there. And it took a moment for me to realize what I had my baby into. And I left. There's a verse in Deuteronomy saying how children are a blessing and that we are responsible for them. And if we ever turn our backs to forsake them, then we must be condemned amongst our own will.
I hope Serenity does leave the baby with Rambo. I hope that she does, because baby Zen doesn't need to be over there. He doesn't need to be a part of that. He doesn't need to see that growing up. He just should. I wish that Rambo keep him. Me and Serenity used to have talks about the weird shit that NatureBoy used to do, and literally have to recenter our mind back into his paradigm, because we were coming off like, oh shit, this is fucked up. And then we were like, yeah, it's that bad. I've had conversations with Aya about the fucked up shit that goes on in carbonation, and then we have to recenter our mind to his thinking so that we could coexist with him.
Our whole life is online.
what would it look like to officials, CPS, and all those people that's watching on the outside? They could come and take my baby. They can.
And she's exposed NatureBoy for all of his fuckery, especially when it comes to child pedophilia.
And what was actually the reason why he went to jail, when he said that I was the reason why he went to jail, it was actually because how these people depict him online was the reason why he went to jail.
It was based on that video he did when he said my son touched.
Oh yeah, my son touched my penis. So every time we make a video, they pull what he say and then be like, just this.
Yeah, because he said the craziest shit.
It's like even if you do that, you know a lot of people's minds today is not ready to hear shit like that. Like not in his mind.
No, but you shouldn't even do. A man should not do that.
It really shouldn't. But I understand the whole principle of him feeling like we should never take nudity and like stuff like that so personal. You know what I mean?
Say my son played with my penis.
He allowed his kid to play with that. And now you're telling me he would refuse to present his penis to his baby daughter while they're dancing in private, just so he can be the one to break her in and not any other man? This is disgusting.
He's sitting there dancing with his daughter. He just said on a live how difficult it is for him to get an erection from grown women.
My dick won't even get hard for y'all no more. My dick won't even get hard. Yes.
Ross said on live that he got a limp dick and he has difficulties getting an erection. He ain't had no difficulty getting an erection while he was watching his infant daughter dance, though.
Don't act like your penis is this super gun machine and like your time is almost up, softy. What you talking about?
Fuck are you talking about? His penis wasn't hard. Of course his penis ain't hard, bitch. He can't feel nothing. My dick work, nigga. Your pussy don't work. Your pussy work. Oh, his dick got soft. Yeah, I smashed her, but my body wasn't wanting to do it. Like, my body was like, it was over it. She knew it. Like, she knew that I wasn't into her. Like, my dick, it'll get hard, but it won't get super hard. For my dick to get extremely hard, you got to be, like, really intelligent. Like, my dick won't even it's not having nothing to do with skin color. It's just my body and all my cells is just in tune with my mind. And so if you're not really intelligent like that, then, you know what I mean? I'm not impressed by that shit.
He was kind of like downplaying the sex with you. He said that he couldn't get hard.
Oh, there wasn't a connection there. So yeah, it wasn't.
I don't know if everybody's seen it, but when he was kissing that baby in the mouth, it was just cringing me all over.
Yeah, man.
Doing it. He kept telling her, give me a kiss. Which it's okay.
Yeah, I kind of seen that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's our pops or whatever. But at the same time, I ain't never been kissing my babies in no motherfucking mouth, man.
Right.
I don't let nobody kiss them when they was like her age and shit.
Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
You were cuddled with Aya, and it's like you had to kind of like sneak around and, you know, not really want to like things to hurt her feelings and kind of like she wants you to herself, and you can't blossom and you can't flourish with that. And like I say, it's like I've been watching y'all for a minute, and it's like I say, I remember when you and Aya was laying down and y'all were cuddling, y'all were eating cookies. It's been about a year ago. And like I said, she was still pregnant. Eliana was. And she, like, you was just like, kind of like, you were looking over your shoulder. Like, you were nervous about it.
He was grooming her right then. It was just the way that she would grab his face. It was just cringy, especially when you know NatureBoy background. This man had balls and penises and vaginas, all in his mouth.
Oh, give me a kiss. Don't kiss me. Oh.
Look at her.
I'm getting kisses all over the place.
I love you too, Ellie. Aww. She just see all the love going around.
sexual, deviant person and how to be passed around.
My nigga, I want to be with my family.
You're not taking control. You're not doing
I
none
want
of
to be
that.
with my family.
You are with your family. Ileana, stop kissing him because he needs to have 3 more other wives, Ileana, and you being selfish. And selfishness is not good, Ileana.
Look, you got a daughter. You got a daughter.
I got 3 daughters, 3 baby moms. But she on.
Yeah, you don't want your daughters in polygamy. You don't want your daughters in polygamy.
I'm gonna get daddy. I'm gonna get daddy. Oh, How you gonna? I'm gonna get daddy. I'm gonna get daddy. Oh, How you gonna be lovey with him and not with me? That is so. Are you kidding me? She was. Did you see that? She was like, "Oh, lovey with you," and she was literally smacking me.
She ain't gonna know no difference in kissing nobody as she get older because of this nasty mouth motherfucker. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, to Immortal Karma, yo, for real. I missed this one right here. I'm glad that I woke up and I started scrolling, cause I peep game on this one right here. Mac J, look at Mac J. Look at this nigga, man. Look at this nigga right here, man. Everybody that's on deck right now, I want you to check this shit out.
Remember when she was a little bit skinny?
This is some creepy ass shit right here. I don't know about you, man, but I get very uncomfortable, man, just seeing this clip right here. Number one, you know what I'm saying? If his mother is present, I don't know if she's cleaning out the bathtub or whatever. Who knows? Some shit that he's supposed to be doing. You feel me? But one, because I hear the water, you know what I'm saying, going down the drain. But the thing that's funny about the whole situation is him sitting there holding his new child. Of course, she has a towel around her, but that's the funny thing about it, right? Why wouldn't the mother be holding the child as opposed to him? You see what I'm saying? See, it's like these women don't even make logical parental decisions. Stuff that you know normally that you do and you don't do. What men actually are in relationships for and what they're not in relationships for. Come on, man. Does this not like look kind of weird to you? Like, and then the thing about it is, why would she have a spoon in the bathroom? This right here, this just can't be right. This is just something that I know that I'm not seeing right now. Because I'm like, come on, man. Like, you hear his mom in the bathroom. You hear the water going down the drain. You've heard him say that he had sex in front of his kids. You heard a woman give an account and then say that they were actually having, sexual intercourse in front of the infant child. We heard all of these things right here take place, okay? Big facts. Big facts. Yo, I'm wigging right now of all of this shit right now. I'm just like, damn, like, and he comfortable with the shit too. Like, it's just the thing to do or whatever. I'm like, okay, this is the thing to do. Like, bro, you can't be out here just doing shit like this right here, man. It's like he don't even motherfucking care. And the way he be looking in the camera when he's doing it, all sneaky and vindictive looking and shit in the whole fucking nine. Like, come on, man.
Eliana, go to sleep. Eliana, go to sleep.
Slap Malia thighs.
His propensities for reckless behavior, substance abuse, and sexual deviance endanger the child's welfare, or even, in extreme cases, the child's life.
If we seen what was going on, anybody could see it for the same thing like we seen it. Little Ileana dancing with him, and you slowly start to see
this dude's head go up all the way to full peak is more disturbing. Velvet was the first one to point out that he was getting that way while he was dancing with their child. And see, why I don't have respect for Velvet is that should be a sign from the higher power, whoever you believe in. I don't care, whatever God you believe in, that should be a higher power that it's time for you to go. Because when your man is doing that with a little one, okay, with your little one, and you know that only thing could have made his head go up like that was the person he was interacting with, which was little Ileana, it's time for you to go. Because you cannot trust no man like that around your kids. And people are so in denial that when you have kids from a man, you know, it can't happen because it's their kid. You don't know what can happen. NatureBoy is a really disturbed person. Now I see what a lot of people are saying. That's all I can say to you. I see what a lot of y'all are saying. And anyone that I may have discredited, like, y'all need to stop saying that about him. I know he's many things, but I don't think he would be like that with kids. With minors. I apologize. And it takes a woman to apologize. All somebody got to do is report that video, and he gonna be in some trouble. He had his arms up like you do when you're a stripper, and you know how they have their arms up and they're shaking their bottom area so that it can shake around the head part. That's what he was doing. I said, wow. Get out the camera, get away from that baby, and go sit yourself down somewhere. You're already allegedly being accused of some funny stuff, with minors. So why would you put yourself in a situation like that? We just saw Eligio Bishop, someone who has been making a lot of sexual innuendos concerning or pointed towards his own daughter. From the time of her being 1 month old. Actually, before she was born. I've never in my entire life seen anything like that before. This man got hard while dancing with a baby who had a little pamper on. Velvet noticed that he had gotten hard, and she started saying no. And then she covered it up by putting the camera on her, and then she turned it back over and then told him he needed to change his pants. And when he said why, you noticed that he wasn't hard anymore.
So he's sitting there and he's becoming increasingly more erect as he's dancing with the daughter. He's jumping up and down. The daughter's jumping up and down. The daughter's giggling, laughing. He's staring into the daughter's eyes like, what is this? And I didn't know what was going on. All of a sudden you see something poking out of the gray sweatpants. So you even heard this nature girl, Velvet Eliana, you heard her say, oh no, oh no, and then she just stopped the video, I think. Eliana is like the most disgusting, vile example of a woman possible. Eliana ain't reliable when it comes to preaching about all the positives of NatureBoy. She's protecting and covering for a pedophile, all because she likes his magic stick.
These are some sick people that want to do these type of things on the camera for a reason. I guarantee y'all, when they do these things like this right here, this soft porn type of stuff and pedophilia, soft pedophilia and soft molestation, and they get paid for this stuff by all the sick people who want to see this shit. And ain't no telling what the hell they got going on with like the dark web. Ain't no telling. He's like, why he holding the baby? Look at him holding the baby. Like, okay, so you had a problem with it too. You saw that there was something wrong with him holding the baby in the way he was doing and making these sexual gestures with his baby in his hands. She sees the inappropriateness, right? But she does not see anything inappropriate about him holding his daughter while he's doing this. she keep making mention that he's holding the baby, and he's doing these humping gestures, and her little feet are swiping across his dick while he's doing that.
Now, once he noticed he start rising, you're going to see him close his legs. Look, you don't see nothing in the sweatpants yet, because he claimed that he has a big eggplant, and he got a sweatpants. You don't see that eggplant yet. You don't see no eggplant. He got the same sweatpants on. There is no eggplant yet.
Whatever energy you put out, that's what you're going to get back.
Now, his eggplant start to grow. Look at his knees. Look at his knees.
That shit gonna come right back to you and smack the fuck
Look
out
at his eggplant. Look at his eggplant. He know what's wrong.
Get it. What? Eliana is so
Look at his
funny.
eggplant.
He gonna do the dance.
See the difference? Look at that eggplant.
What the hell is going on here? What in the world?
Look at the eggplant.
Oh no, He is not. You better sit down, them gray pants. You need to change your outfit.
And look at this pretty little liar, this confused chick right here.
Change your outfit. Change your outfit.
She's telling babe, change your pants. You saw what happened, Velvet. You saw what happened, and you let that man sit up there and still continue to play with your daughter. We already know something is definitely wrong with you. But that right there, that is neglect. You looking at this man eggplant grow. Why didn't you grab your daughter? You knew for a fact that the eggplant was not there in them sweatpants. That was the reason why you didn't say nothing. When he noticed his eggplant was growing, he crossed his legs. Then he picked up the little girl. Then as the little girl continued to dance, his eggplant grew. It ain't because you have a large eggplant. You know, we looked at when you first started dancing, we didn't see no eggplant until you started dancing with your daughter. And when the chick noticed it too. So we all ain't blind. She ain't blind either. She checked you on it. Instead of protecting her daughter, she chose to protect you and tell you to go change your pants. Because she didn't want you to get in trouble. She didn't want nobody to go after you. What type of mother is that? I'd rather save Nature Nut, but I'm still going to let him hold my daughter, knowing that his eggplant is showing. Where they do that at?
We're going to look at this shit for what it's worth. You know what I'm saying? No motherfucking homo. But this whole scene right here, you know, when he was up in the room or whatever, and everybody was making a fuss, you know what I'm saying, with the gray jogging pants on and stuff like that or whatever, you know, shout out to Grand. And everybody was, you know what I'm saying this stuff about the gray jogging pants and stuff, right? And, of course, those videos, you know, have been taken down. Other people still have those videos. But this whole thing, with the whole, you know, gray jogging pants thing, NatureBoy called himself and shit, right? Holding his daughter, right? With his gym jank. Yeah, with his gym jank. Harder than a motherfucker. Look, harder than a motherfucker. Now, Granny did some analysis on this shit. She did some analysis on this shit. Look at this shit, y'all. Look at this shit. Why this Negro, look at this now. This the baby right here. Baby E. Look at this Negro, man. Look at this Negro. Why is his gym jank? Why his jank go? Come on, man. This shit don't make no motherfucking sense right here, man. This shit don't make no sense, man. I mean, niggas is out here doing shit like this, man, carefree. I mean, I'm not a care in the fucking world. Like, come on, man. You gotta do better than this shit right here, man. You gonna hold the baby securely so the baby don't fall. So he got his hands, you know, he got that shit cradled. He got the baby cradled, right? He got his daughter cradled, right? Hand, forearm up under her butt. But he's sitting there, Ding-a-ling harder than a motherfucker. How can you get, bro, how is this shit right here cool? How is niggas condoning this shit right here, y'all?
And for anybody to even see the video with him with his jogging pants on like that, man, please, every man know when they appropriate and when they inappropriate.
There you go.
You that on purpose. Everything he do is sexually in the screen because he get it in subconsciously in people's minds. That's what he set out to do. And that is to groom. What we see it now is what people and predators do to groom.
Right.
And he's grooming his child.
Did you see that shit with Clubfoot Melvin, with Clubfoot in there holding baby Eliana with the gray sweats on and stuff?
Man, that was despicable, man. Yeah, I heard what y'all said, man. That was despicable, man. That was disgusting.
That's Club. That's how he get down, bro. Like, Clubfoot don't care, man. You know, he put this shit out here, man. You know what I'm saying, on social media. Do you think that it'll be any repercussions behind all this stuff that Clubfoot doing?
I mean, it's on camera, man. Something should be done. People see it.
Maybe some street repercussions. Not none with the law.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what's going to happen, if anything.
Yeah, somebody going to catch him on the streets.
That's why something to him. Yeah, he ducking and hiding. That's what he doing. He ducking and hiding. He watching over his shoulder.
He probably got people standing outside the bathroom when he go to use the bathroom.
He ain't had no problems. He ain't had no problems getting hard then, but he got problems getting hard looking at grown vagina and grown ass and grown titties. But looking at a little baby, that's his own flesh and blood, he got an erection. With ease. Nasty nigga. And Velvet gonna sit there and say, what is that? Oh, laughing. What's going on? Babe, change your pants. Then gonna bring her egghead ass online with Malaya sitting there looking as comfortable and stupid as hell, like she's smelling shit on her top lip or something. Then lied and said, oh, it's because Chief got a big dick. That shit wasn't there in the beginning of the live. We watched it grow. And I don't want to fucking hear Velvet leave that bitch and talk about he a pedophile and when he did that shit to my daughter and da-da-da. And bitch, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that shit. I want you to go to jail. Anything happen to that baby, lock her ass the fuck up right next to his ass.
He just came out with it. He said, look, Vic, I will fuck anything that makes my dick hard. After he said that, I ended the conversation.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg.